So in this video I am going to be showing some of you new people the most insane tricks for progressing through the first two worlds as fast as you can. Like, I don't even think the professionals know about these. Some of them. So if you do have a friend that wants to tag along, be sure to show them this video. Maybe they can even help you in one of the tips. Anyway, let's get into the video. So for our first tip, you see these things up here, and you see how I've only been grinding knuckle strength. You see where I'm going with this? For the first two worlds, just forget these two exist. Forget bicep power and hand strength exist. Like, they're not even in the game. Just focus on knuckle strength for the first two worlds. Because as you can see, I can actually click this faster than, let's say, bicep power. Let me just try that. As you can see, 400k, and it takes so long. But if we switch to the punching bag, you can actually see that it's quite faster in exchange for how much you actually get per click. And this is a important one to know. You can beat these bosses easily. You can even progress in a matter of seconds. Anyway, I'm just waffling at this point. Let's go to our second tip. So for our second tip, if you head on over to the store and scroll to the far right, you can actually see that I've got a bunch of boosts. But if you look at the top two more specifically, I've just got none. And this was my mistake that I made when I was starting out this game, that you guys must avoid. You need to save your boosts that you get from codes. If you do not know the codes, well, today's your lucky day. Because as you can see at the top right of your screen right now, I actually have made a video on all the updated codes. Be sure to check that out because I literally just posted it yesterday. Anyway, now's the time for our third tip. Tip number 3 is indeed these trails. Now before you ask me, what's the point of them? Well, if you've been paying attention to the screen, you can actually see that they grant more strength and more speed. You should always prioritize trails. Like, the moment you can buy them, just buy them. Because let's say you're just starting out. Let's pick blue for example. Let's say you get 100k power, you'll actually be getting 110k instead. And I would not miss out on that. There's something else that you should not miss out on, and that is indeed the rebirths. So for our fourth tip, rebirth whenever you can. This one might be a little controversial, but let me tell you, rebirth whenever you can unless you are at the 4th boss and you want to defeat the champion. The difference is crazy sometimes. Like, it takes so long to progress in this game, you don't even know. So yeah, keep that in mind as we get on to our 5th tip. And this one is extremely vital, so listen up closely. Tip number 5. What you actually want to do is head over to Season, click on quests, and whenever you get the chance to, just complete the quests. As you can see right now, the quests aren't even that hard, and you get XP for them. And that XP can unlock more levels. But the thing I want to tell you about, the main thing behind this pass that I want you to look out for, are the Season 1 eggs. Because the pets inside of those things are actually not that bad for starters. Like, I keep getting a common doodle croc, if that's what it's called.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And it has a 50 times multiplayer, and that is just crazy for all of you starters. So definitely be grinding Season Quest when you have the option to. Now this next one isn't really a tip, but you can get an extra pet slot, well, pet equip slot. And do you want to know how? So if you head on over to this index machine right here, you can actually see that you can discover 50 pets to get an extra pet equip slot. Now, being the silly guy that I am, I still haven't got this. I've just been on that knuckle strength grind. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I probably should get it, you know. I could do with another one of these being added behind me. Okay, but this next tip, it's a secret one. You have to keep it between you and me. Not even your friends can know about it. Unless you show them the video, of course. But it's best if you don't show them, because you can go over onto my Discord and win some giveaways that I will be hosting in the future, as well as the community. And personally, that would be something that I would be willing to do. Right, where's my character facing this way? So head on over to the description down below if you are willing to join and win some free pets. Okay, now let's get back to the normal tips. So our 7th tip is quite an obvious one. It is indeed Autoclicker. Now, 99% of you actually do have an Autoclicker. But that for that 1% of you that don't, allow me to introduce my Autoclicker. So I'll be leaving a link to my Autoclicker in the description. And the reason you'd need an Autoclicker is 1 for these punching bags and 2 for auto fight. Because look at this. Auto fight just taps slow. And if I combine auto fight with the Autoclicker, it goes way much faster. So yeah, another reason to go in the description. Yeah, I need to stop doing that. Tip number 8. Now this is for all of you guys that have Robux and are looking to spend some on this game. The first game pass that you should always, okay, I'm not going to do it. But the first game pass that you should buy is the VIP pass. It's triple training earnings, like triple knuckle, triple hand strength, triple bicep power, even though only knuckle matters for the first 2 worlds. But I think that is a complete bargain. 249 Robux to triple your progress speed. I wish I had Robux, but you know, it is what it is. Imagine pay to winning, couldn't be me. Well, maybe it'll be me in the future. Now, next tip. Even though I've said that like 10 times already. See this finger down here? Because I've got no never mind. No, because I've got no friends that do not no.
What?
Give me a break. It's like 1 in the morning. I have no friends that play this game. Yes, it's sad. But if you really want to get that multiplayer running, just join a public server and just spam friend everyone. Or just spam in the chat. Friend me for a boost. I mean, that has worked in PetSimX plenty of times. And I've had to unfriend everyone after. Let's just not talk about that part. So for our 10th tip, claim all of your gifts. But after you claim all of your gifts, go away. After the last gift is claimed, you're going to want to leave. Because leaving resets gifts, as it says down here. So that basically means infinite voids and gold boosts. Yay! But it takes like 2 hours. So don't rely on this too much for free stuff. Now our 11th tip. This was literally me when I started out the game. Don't forget to spin the wheel. Because as you can see, you can win 1 win and or 3 wins. Or this probably bad pet. But we don't talk about that. I think you can win boosts from this. I don't know. And then for our next tip, we wait, I'm all out of tips. Ah, shit. Yeah, you guys heard me right. This is the end of this video. I hope these tips have actually helped you and make you fly through the first 2 worlds. And if not, then I've failed my job technically. Now be sure to subscribe to never miss out on some more tips to help you get even better at the game. And now it is time to disappear.